Hey, this is Liz from Her DIY Dream Home, and this episode is about the roofing and siding. I know I've already shown the pictures of the roof during the framing video, but I wanted to show them again just to talk about the stability. I went with 5/8 plywood because I knew already that I was going to do a standing seam metal roof, and I wanted that bite that the plywood gave for the screws for the standing seam that the OSB may not have given. The next layer on the roof is the ice material. I used a peel and stick material that was actually rated for metal roofs. And then on top of that, I did 1.5 inch layer of a isopoly foam. I did this because I knew I was going to use a black roof and I really wanted to stop the heat from heating up the roof and then transferring down into my ceiling. So the foam acted as a heat barrier. You can kind of see in the pictures, I framed out the entire roof with some 2x4s laid on their side, and that's why I went with the 1.5 inch foam, so it would all be flush. That was a nailing surface for the drip edge later on. Next up was the vented soffits. LP SmartSide makes a 24-inch, and my overhangs were 24 inches, so that was pretty easy to install. The only danger was the height. I went ahead and had a roofing company install the fascia and the standing seam metal roof. There were some issues with the fascia and it took a little bit to resolve it, but once it did, I think it looks okay. For phase 2, I am actually going to do something different because of the oil canning. The roof itself looks great. I like the standing seam. I think it's really pretty and it'll last me for years to come. My next area of focus is actually the paint color. Originally, I was going to go with the gray-brown color, but it really wasn't popping that much, and so I decided to go with a more bold kind of blue-green color. The siding, I wanted to be very clear with the installers because I was not doing it myself, so I actually drew up plans for every side of the house on what it's supposed to look like with the belly band and the pattern because I saw this picture online and I absolutely loved how there was texture in the lap siding and also the color was exactly what I was thinking about. So I went ahead and gave him to the installer and this is him kind of doing it. He worked on it for a day and a half. Him and his group or team, I guess, and they get all done really fast. And when I came home, I was like so excited after day one. This is the evening of day one when they were just working on that third side. There's a bathtub. Anyways, I just thought it looked fantastic. It's got very much a craftsman style look. And once I started painting it, and this is Brian right here in the corner, painting the Seaworthy by Sherwin-Williams. And the color just kind of just went, wow. And if you can see kind of it changes from a kind of a navy blue to kind of a dark teal color, just depending upon the light. And I think the color is pretty. And I'm not worried at all about any thermal heat exchange because of the ICFs. And I'm really happy with it. And that is the end of this video. Next video is going to be a walkthrough of the finished house, and then we'll start on phase 2, which you can actually see in this video. Thanks for watching.